Hi guys, this is part 2 of my houseplant tour, which is my living room plants. I have 100 plus plants in this living room, so let's just get started. So right here, right by the entrance of my place, I have a lot of my collection. These are west-facing windows. So right here, right under my lamp, I have this Pothos Pearls and Jade, which has this beautiful pattern on it. Right under that, I have some succulents that are not doing so great, so I think I'm gonna probably get rid of them. I'm not sure yet. And then right behind that, I have this Scindapsus Pictus Exotica, which is one of my favorites. I wish I had more of this. If you guys hear loud noise, I do live on a main street, so you could hear the road. Back there I have an aloe, and then right under that I have this KALANCHOE, and back there that's some type of agave, I believe. My friend and coworker Eric gave that to me. And on my shelf I have this collection of cacti. I don't know all of their names, so I'm gonna try to name some. This is a domino cactus. This is a medusa. I don't remember what this guy is. This is a fairy tale cactus. Right behind it, oops, I have a bunny ear, and then I have my little cutting of my ghost euphorbia. That little tiny one right there is another domino cactus. This is a type of Howorthia, I believe. I'm not sure what this guy is. I got him at a plant swap. This is a rickrack cactus, and this is, I think, a Peruvian old man. I also have some more cactus up there. That's a type of Opuntia. I don't know, maybe they're too bright. Sorry. That's another type of Opuntia. Some of these cacti, I don't know their names, but I just think they're cute. They get the most light down here, so I'm making that work for them. Right up here, I have this Pilea. If you've ever gotten a baby from me, it came from this mother plant. Back there is a Brazil that I recently potted up. I believe this is some type of KALANCHOE too. It usually blooms and has little pink flowers. This guy needs to be removed out of here, but these are just like some random propagations. I use like pasta jars or whatever I can find. I have this SANSEVIERIA. I think it's a CYLINDRICA, not sure. And then I have my little lithops. I have this guy that my friend gifted me. It's a type of euphorbia. And then I have this little succulent that's really cute. I love this shape of the leaves, and it's kind of looks like wild hair. And then if I go up here, I have this Pothos, I believe is, what is it? I'm blanking out, but I'm gonna put the name on the screen because I can't remember it right this second. Right here I have a string of pearls. This used to be trailing, but when I went on vacation, half of it died. But it's making a comeback. It has a lot of new little growth. And then right back here, that's a Spiralis. I forgot the name. I'll add it on the screen. This is my, what is this? I'm like really blanking out on names, you guys. But I'll add it on the screen. This used to be really full, and as you can see, It's not anymore, died back. This is a ruby necklace. I really like how this looks. I just think some succulents are not doing that great in my house, so I might be getting rid of it. I'm not sure. I love how it looks, so I'm not sure. I also have this guy. He's really spiky and has so much, like so many little growths. I'm not sure of his name right now. I'll write it on the screen if I remember. And then up here, maybe a little dark, I have, this is my Cebu Blue pothos. It's really long and it's in a hanging basket. I set it up here because I'm gonna repot it. It needs to be repotted as soon as possible, and I'm just making sure like it's gonna look nice in this spot, so that's where that's gonna go. This is another type of cactus, or euphorbia. And then right here, I have a fern leaf cactus. It's really beautiful. I just recently repotted it in one of my previous videos. So I'm not sure if you guys saw that. Right in front of me, I have a Hoya Crimson Queen. The queen has the variegation on the outside, and then this one has a lot of nice white leaves. I have more right here. So beautiful. Hoyas, you know, I really love their variegation. Up here I have a Hoya Crinkle 8. I don't know if you can see the divots on the leaves. It's kind of dark, sorry. It's barely trailing. Right next to it is my Hoya Pubic Calyx. This one was in my room, so if you saw my the first part of my houseplant tour, then you would have already seen this. I just moved it over here to my hanging section. Right next to it, I have my string of hearts. Yeah, she's very long, crazy, and she's almost touching the floor. So I'm thinking of propagating her soon. I just haven't gotten around to it. This is another Hoya Crimson Queen. I have two of these. They're both pretty small, so I think I'm gonna pot them up in the same pot whenever I get a chance. And then right here I have another Scindapsus pictus, the small kind, but this one has lost most of its speckling. I don't know if you could see that there. It's really beautiful still though. It's really trailing. It's one of my fastest growing. So down here I have my Ghost Euphorbia. It's my big one right there. In front of that I have this Ficus Taniki, I believe. This one has more green than the white. It just has white like edging, and it's given me like a lot of little tiny growths. Right next to that I have my silver dollar vine or string of coins. I'm not sure, people call it different things. Right here is like my snake plant section. I have, this is my moonshine. I don't know if you could see it. She's pretty big. It's one of my favorites. My whale fin back there. And then I have these two smaller snake plants. Sorry if it's too bright. I have another whale fin right there. This one is a variegated version. I don't know if you could see the stripes on it. It's really beautiful. And I'm seeing a new little growth right there. This is a type of Dracaena. It's, I think, like the lemon lime or something like that. Right behind that, I have this guy. This is a Ficus Altissima. She's really sparse in the middle. When she arrived, she dropped a lot of leaves, and I had her in a different spot, and she just kept dropping leaves, and now she's finally growing some little leaves. I think she really wanted to be closer to the window. So now that she's closer to the window, she's giving me lots of new growth. I have this snake plant. I got this at a recent plant swap. I'm not sure which snake plant that is. I'll put it on the screen if I remember. I always forget. Right behind that, I have this Birds of Paradise. It's giving me a new leaf right there. You see it? It's been giving me this new leaf. It's just taking a long time. I'm not sure why it's taking so long. Right here, I have my Ficus Taniki. I want to say this is one of the plants that started it all because once I got this plant, I went a little ham getting more plants, and this is one of my favorite plants. During the winter, it did drop a lot of bottom leaves, but now it's putting out a lot of new growth. This is a new leaf, and this one's new too, and it has some new leaves right here too. Right next to that, I have this Dracaena. This is Dracaena marginata, I think. And then right next to that, I have this section here. In this section, I have this little baby. This is the CZ Raven, and the leaves are still pretty green. They are turning darker though. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it's focusing, sorry. Right next to that, I have my Hoya obovata. It's really big. It's giving me some new growth right here. And this is one of my favorite Hoyas. Or, I mean, I say that about every Hoya maybe. Next to that, I have my variegated string of hearts. And it's starting to trail really long. It's been putting out a lot of, new growth lately. Back here, I have my silver peperomia. What is it? Silver ripple, I think. I'm not sure. That's my watermelon peperomia. It's a cutie. Right now, it's looking a little bit down. It's feeling really hot this week, so probably needs to get watered. This is a cactus that I received. It's a cutting that I got from my dad's friend. He just sent it, and I really love it. Down here, this is my Peperomia Hope. It's putting out lots of new growth. It's one of my favorites because it's really full and it just has growth everywhere. Right next to it, I have this other Scindapsus pictus. If you could tell, this is one of my favorites. I have 3 of these. This is my Philodendron Brazil, and it's giving me lots of little new growth, so I can't wait to see it like trailing super long. This leaf needs to come off. Down here, this is my neon heart leaf philodendron. It's so cute. I love the neon leaves. This is my philodendron micans. It's very small, but it's giving me new growth, so I'm excited about that. Right here I have another Dracaena. These are super hardy. I hardly water this guy and he's still doing fine. At the bottom I have these two snake plants. I'm not sure what type they are honestly, but I got this guy at a plant swap and I love it. In front of that I have this raindrop peperomia. I don't know why this one has these bumps. When I bought it, it had that already, but the new growth is looking better. It's really pretty. It's getting really tall. Right next to that, I have my monstera. I don't know if I'm too close for you guys to see because it's kind of wild and growing all over the place. Right in front of that, I have this. This is what is this? Then right next to that, I have this guy, and this is my philodendron gloriosum. This leaf, it's pretty big, but as you can see, it has like lots of little damaged parts. This arrived like this, so there's nothing I could do about it. It's still beautiful. I love this plant and it's giving me, you know, new growth. Sorry if you see that disgusting yellow sticky traps, but it's the reality with plants. This was the previous leaf and it's pretty big and it's beautiful. It's so velvety. Right back here, this is my Amidrium, something like that. I'll put the name on the screen. This is one of my favorite plants. It's recently given me this new growth. I have it on a moss pole with hopes that it'll, you know, grow up it. And it seems like it's starting to, so we'll see. Right in front of that, I have this parlor palm, which I've had also since I started collecting plants. I got this guy at IKEA a while back. I really love that. And then right here in front of the TV, I have this air plant. These are my only two air plants. This is a Xenographica or something like that. And I have this tiny one. I don't know its name, but I got this at Folia Collective at a Planty event, and it's really cute. You guys, I realized I totally skipped over this little table that I have right in front of my windows. Right here I have this Hoya Chelsea. I have this Pilea. I have this Hoya Kentiana variegata. I have this Hoya macrophylla, and it's just given me this brand new baby leaf. It's so cute. I don't know if you guys could see it good. Then right here I have this Hoya Matilda. It's trailing pretty long. It's like vining in between the, and it's finally giving me some growth right here, this little tiny leaf. And then this is I think this is known as a Calesia, and it's a tiny baby that a planty friend gifted me. And then right here I have this Peperomia prostrata. It's like the little turtle vines. It's really cute. It's getting tangled with my string of hearts. And then right here, this is a KALANCHOE or KALANCHOE. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, so sorry if I don't know how to say it. This is just a cutting that I got a while back. And then this is a type of SANSEVIERIA that I got. I don't know the actual name. But I love how it looks in this little glass jar, and it's giving me some new growth, so I really enjoy how this looks. I totally skipped this table, and it's one of my favorite sections because I have so many Hoyas here, and I love how this guy looks right here. These are all like sun-loving plants. I forgot to mention the two plants that I have on my coffee table. I have this pilea that's giving me a bunch of little babies. I've also taken babies from this guy for plant swaps and to share with friends. And then I have this Monstera propagating in water right here also. And yeah, that's it. So I ended up cutting this video in half because it was getting way too long. So there's going to be a third part to my houseplant tour, which is going to be the continuation to my living room plants. If you guys have any questions about the plants that I talked about, just leave them in the comment section. And thanks for watching. Bye!